We're on about the 20th attempt now at trying to get this thing level. So fingers crossed. What? So good morning from sunny Brands Hatch. We've had 3 gearbox failures. It's 5:45, very windy, just loading, well, we did load the van, but we're just putting our other stuff in it, and then we're off. What was that, my darling?
So I can't believe it's 6:20 in the morning and we're heading all down to Brands Hatch again. Hopefully today I have everything crossed. It's dry. Test day today before round 1 at Brands Hatch. So it's Wednesday, let's get on the road.
Okay.
Let's do it. Finally, out the door, on the road. Biggest advantage of leaving home this early, nice and quiet out. So it normally takes about an hour and 40 minutes to get to Brands. So anyway, reckons we're going to be there in an hour and 2 minutes, so just before 7 o'clock. We have arrived, baby! Steady run in that, steady Eddie run in. Perfect. I mean, a little bit of dark cloud up there, but I think we should be in for a dry day.
Should I go at the
All
front?
being well. No, just park here so we've secured this garage then. Thank you very much.
It's breakfast time. Car's not here yet.
It says it's 13 degrees out there. I absolutely
13 and a half.
disagree with that.
I think it's the wind that's making it feel colder. And not very many people here yet. There's a few over at the lower paddock. How's your breakfast?
Cold, but delicious.
Delicious.
It's
Delicious.
Delicious, darling.
Okay. So DPR have arrived with the car, so we're just going to unload now, and Jay's down signing on in a minute. So the car's unloaded. It's now, what time is it? 8 o'clock. According to briefing, sign on was 7:30, which we've done. Driver's briefing's 8:15, so in 15 minutes. And then open pit lane testing from 9. It's chilly today. It's a lot busier now. Most of the garages are full up. I'm probably going to have my breakfast in a minute and then see what the day brings. Watch this space.
Next day.
And we're off again. It's Thursday, lunchtime, and we are leaving for Brands Hatch for Friday and Saturday. So we went in the van yesterday and now I've got the motorhome. So we're just getting ready and then we're off. So we've just got some more petrol for the Caterham and diesel for the motorhome and LPG for our fuel tanks. It was a bit of a nightmare trying to find anywhere that sold LPG, but we managed to find somewhere that's only 9-10 miles from Brands Hatch. So we're just heading there now. We'll be there in about 20 minutes and then we'll get set up for the evening. So we'll show you our rig once we're all set up. Or maybe we'll film setting up, I don't know.
Genius.
We'll see.
Does anyone else have problems with weights?
Maybe. This is it. Race weekend. Here we come. Half a mile. And we're at Brands Hatch.
This is the fun and games of levelling your motorhome. It's filming. Yeah. Oh, what's he done with the key? Oh, I need the key in there. She said, where's the f***ing pedals?
Is it that one?
Yeah. Go on. Just leave it over there. And then leave it in gear. Go on.
I'm stuck in here now.
Give me the walkie-talkie. Right, put a foot, there's a bar down there.
Yeah.
Put a foot on the bar.
What bar?
There's just a bar where your heel is. And then you kind of push yourself up.
I'm not as tall as you.
Yeah, you made that look really graceful. Well done.
We're on about the 20th attempt now of trying to get this thing level. So fingers crossed. A while, but we're all set up now, just to show. Got all the blinds closed, chairs done, dinner's been reheated, cars covered, still people arriving for the truck racing. But gonna have something to eat now. It's about 6:30. Finish off a few bits, make sure we're all set up for tomorrow. But we're here, done, dusted, and then yeah, all good for tomorrow.
The next day.
So good morning from sunny Brands Hatch. It's now, what time is it? Just gone 9:25. The Caterhams are out at past, so first session out for today. There's 2 sessions this morning and lunch, and then I think there's 1 session this afternoon. The trucks will be out later on, which will be quite interesting. Some of them look pretty cool, and I've not actually seen truck racing before, so we'll watch a bit of that. And then your first bend here on the circuit. So we're all camped up all around here. Friday session 2, been a few yellows and then a red flag. We've had 3 gearbox failures, which most of these cars were delivered kind of back end of 2024. Some of them only done a couple of miles. It's a bit disappointing, but Caterham are here and they're replacing them, as far as I'm aware, fixing them. So yeah, this is session 2 on Friday. I think there's 1 more after lunch. But we've had no mishaps today. So far, anyway.
The next day.
So we're here for qualifying, just lining up to go into noise testing, 15 minutes, and then we're off. If I can watch from the pit wall, I will. If I can't, I'll stand over by the fence. I do want to take pictures though of the grid. So we have Noddy sitting in his car.
Trying to keep the sun off my head.
How you feeling?
Very nervous. Surprisingly nervous, actually. I didn't think, and this is only qualifying, so I can't really piece my thoughts together right now.
Yeah. So we're just in the collecting area with all the cars behind me, waiting for the old classics to finish, doing their qualifying lap. I think they've got about another few minutes left. So, race is done at Bratton's round 1. That was really quite nerve-wracking, actually worse than the motorbike racing, so I didn't actually do any filming. I got some filming on the wall and then I was told I wasn't allowed to. Pretty uneventful race, thank goodness. Safety car was out for a couple of laps, one of the drivers spat, but looks uninjured and all good, so really good first race. Just on the way back to the motorhome because we need to get packed up and gone. Truck racing was delayed about 10 minutes or so, and then there's the 66 cars before Caterham's was also delayed due to a red flag, and they got a restart for another 5 minutes. So they went out later, and we need to be out the paddock by 6. There's another class racing tomorrow on Easter Sunday that need our spaces, so we'll go back, get everything ready. So that when AJ gets back, he can just go to the toilet and get changed, and we can head off. But a really good weekend, and the weather's been good. A tiny bit of rain today, but on the whole, really, really good. So, yeah. I won't tell you where he came, I'll let him do that and fill you in later. His post-race. So it's the morning after, the night before. So yesterday was Brands Hatch opening round, and we've had time to reflect on the events of the weekend. Or have you had time to reflect on the events of the weekend?
I wasn't keen on talking on the camera last night on the way home.
We did have fun and games though. We had a new game, didn't we?
We got a new game that we've started to play, which is highly amusing.
Well, for us.
all those middle lane wallers that don't use the lanes properly, we've now realised that in the motorhome we've got these 2 buttons that allow us to empty our fresh and grey water. So we found ourselves getting in front of people that weren't in the right lane and then dumping some water on them, which I don't know, other people might not find that amusing, but we certainly found it.
So if you're on the M25 and M23, was it yesterday, and got a load of water,
we've nicknamed our motorhome to the Squirter because she was letting off some water.
So yeah, that was fun.
It was, yeah.
So
we'll film some of that another time round.
So qualifying, what happened in qualifying?
Qualifying didn't go none of it went as planned, let's be completely honest about that. Out of 31 I qualified 24th. I've got no excuse really. I can't turn around and go, I didn't get an open bit of the track, or I didn't do this, or I didn't. It's just down to the fact that I just wasn't, and as per my racing, I just wasn't aggressive enough. I was too courteous. So qualified 24th.
You did close the door on a few people. Yeah. I did notice that, and I was going, go on, get in there.
Go on, my son.
So yeah, qualifying, and then you got a good start on the race.
Yeah, so the problem with Brands Hatch is the further back you are, the start line is actually quite sloped. So it's very difficult to have your foot on the clutch and get some revs up and hold the brake, because I don't have 3 feet and I haven't perfected or worked on the heel and toe. There was far too much going on.
I don't know if you can do heel and toe for a start though.
Yeah.
Can you?
You can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Heel, brake and toe on it, yeah.
Okay.
But there was far too much going on, and I thought, well, if I screw this up, I've still got half a dozen people behind me. So anyway, yeah, qualifying 24th, that was in the morning, and then in the afternoon, started 24th on the grid. Had some great tussles. With Jason, with Shane, with Steve. There was about 4 or 5 of us that were having our own little battle at the back there, because you don't have to be at the front just to have a race. You're in a race no matter where you are on the grid. But I ended up finishing 22nd overall.
But you really enjoyed it.
I loved
You're
it.
absolutely buzzing when you got back.
It was an absolutely phenomenal experience. Quite considerably different to motorbike racing, but not where I wanted to be. So I've given myself a good talking to, and we go again. So it's Sunday today because our race was on Saturday, so we came home last night. I've now got a week and a half before we go to Thruxton. In a week and a half's time on a Wednesday evening. We've then got Thursday, Friday tests, qualifying and race on Saturday at Thruxton. So if you enjoyed Brands, wait for Thruxton. It's actually the fastest track in the UK. We won't be fast because I think flat out these Caterhams are good for about 115 mile an hour, maybe 120 with a bit of a tailwind or a bit of a slipstream. So it should be good fun. But anyway.
So we will be seeing you on our way to Thruxton. Then.
Seeing you.
And
Actually, the next stop we'll show you us loading the motorhome and everything up for a race weekend.
Yeah, so I kind of perfected the art of pre-prep food. So I'll do
a piece on that.
Do a little bit on that, on what I show you for the weekend, what we pack, because I just pre-cook everything so we can just heat it. But yeah, we'll see you on our preparations for Thruxton.
See you next episode, people.
Trust myself. Oh, I'm gonna